This conference will now be recorded.
Hello students, happy evening for all. And yesterday we are doing that brush last thing. We'll just continue that and we'll finish. We'll start with the InDesign after that. Yesterday we are doing that elephant thing. I hope you got that, how to do and everything. And CorelDRAW is completely like a vector based software, and this what we'll be learning now, the InDesign, is completely different. Oh, we have not did that. It's okay, we'll start from InDesign only. So Adobe InDesign is completely different. It's not like a vector or raster. It is commonly used for publishing print media purpose. For print medias, mostly they'll use this kind of Adobe InDesign software. And it is commonly known as desktop publishing and page layout design software. Completely, it's for print media's only publishing purpose. They'll use these kinds of software to create that publishing designs and layouts. And it is released on 1999, 1999 it is released on. And it can be used to create like magazines, newspaper presentations, books, flyers. You you can create anything, what and all you have did till now in the vector based thing. You can create the same thing in here also, but mostly the InDesign is used to create publishing purpose, publishing designs only, like magazine cover page, books cover page, books and newspapers. Most commonly they'll be using this InDesign for newspapers only. And if you heard of a DTP office like Deccan Herald or like Vijay Karnataka, Times of India, same. These are all the where public print medias, they commonly use this particular software InDesign to publish their newspapers. You can create newspapers here. I'll teach you how to create newspapers, magazine cover page, and you can create infographics here also. And you can create your resume here also. In design way you can create your resume here also, and it is completely like word. If you know word, you can easily work here because there is no much options here. Most of the word option included here. MS Word, if you know MS Word, Microsoft Word, it is completely like you can work here easily because most of the options are same. So that's why you can work easily here. Only few things where you can give effects, drop shadow or anything. If you want to give a color, text color or something else, those are different here. But other than that, completely like MS Word only here. And I told you the purpose of like InDesign is like mostly they'll be creating books and magazines, brochures, and print digital publication works they'll be creating here. Most of the publications work only they'll be creating here. And here they can create like flyers also and posters also you can create here. And we'll create a pamphlet here. I didn't show the pamphlet in that vector, we can create there also, but I'll show here how to create pamphlets also. And we can create pamphlets, posters, and slideshows also. I mean like you'll get a page here also, the page thing. So in that you can create however you want. And here also you'll get a CMYK color, and you can switch the color modes also if you want here. Means you can create switch the color mode. And most commonly we use this InDesign. Why? Because why do we need this InDesign? Because we need to, if I want to advertise something of my product or anything it is, if I want to advertise something, if I want to convey my information to someone else, means I need this. Like in the newspaper I'm conveying something, I'm informing some information there, giving informations and advertising and marketing for all. And art and designs also we can create some arts also, artistic thing here. We can create artistic things also here. And publishing and some designs also we can create however you want here. We'll be getting multiple pages here. So we can create it in MS Word. How you are getting the blank pages there, however how much ever you want you can create that much pages there, and you can create there, no? In the same way we'll be getting multiple pages here. In that we can create many annual reports also, and brochures, professional things and all we can create here. Most of the, fully it is designed to create books, magazines, and newspapers. And we can richly, I mean like we can include richly graphics in that book designs and newspapers, magazine designs, that. And most commonly I want to tell you that here we'll be not getting any like photo editing or something like that. If I am uploading some photos here, means it will be like distorted thing, dotted one. It looks like how you're getting the pictures in newspaper, in same manner you'll be getting here, because it is not the raster based software, it is completely used for publications, printing purpose. So we'll be getting somehow a minimum quality of the pictures here, we can include that. And we are using here the CC version, the same version. And the Adobe, it is also package of Adobe. And Adobe invented, I mean like introduced by John Cannell and Thomas Cannell. And InDesign is just like 32-bit in Windows. In Macs also, Mac operating systems also they can use this InDesign, but they need to install the original one in Mac OS. And this completely Adobe InDesign is from, I mean like it came by introduced or produced by Adobe Inc. only. And here also you'll be getting the tools group and other groups also, I'll show you. that. But the photo thing which I told you, and you can create any, you can give any formats also, how you're giving before in two softwares, two modules, how I told the same way you can here just give the formats also. You can give how much, however the formats you want. And here we can create some of the illustrators also. Let me show, well, let me open the Adobe InDesign here. Just wait. students, we have alternative for InDesign. So we have many things there for free. One we can find from Scriptbus, and if you want any other alternative means, I can just tell you. There are many for publication purpose. We have many. Serif Affinity Publisher, a Pro Choice, like that we have many. But for free, like Scribus only, it is there one. But I don't assure that much where the tools and options will be the same. But InDesign is good for publication purpose. If you can, you please type those spellings. Yes, at last I'll type that. But the Adobe, where you cannot compare with the other softwares, it is good to use. So you can use Adobe InDesign for publication. Most of the publications will use that. students will start the practical work from tomorrow, the InDesign, because of the software problem. And if you have any doubts in the CorelDRAW, you can just tell me, and I can show you again of that. If anyone have any doubts in the software, I mean like in CorelDRAW practical works, so you can just ask me. I can show you again that. Nobody has doubt. Have you practiced everything which I told you? Guys, I'm asking you, reply no. If anybody is speaking means I can't reach your voice, so
Yes, ma'am.
okay, if any doubts you can just ask me. What do you want to know again? So you can just ask me. I have cleared mandala art and the logos and the brochure, poster, and shape into text tool. So many things we have cleared there, and image masking, everything we have cleared in the CorelDRAW. And if anybody have any doubts in any concept, I can just show you again. Reply, ma'am, what all will be asked in the exam and for how many marks will be the exam before. Okay, exam is like 90 marks. I have prepared the questions for 90 marks, 30 for Photoshop, 30 for CorelDRAW, and 30 for InDesign. And it's all easy. It's fully like um, control key based. And if you put your cursor, for example, I'll show you in CorelDRAW. Wait. And yeah, now see all the control keys you have here, okay, in the CorelDRAW, everything. And if you put your cursor here, it will tell you for what it is used and for what everything it will say there. And just take a look that and just make note of it. I have asked many control keys and based on how it used everything, and it's easy only. It's for 90 marks. All the three subjects I have included, 30 of all the three subjects. We don't have any of this paid software. Ma'am, what will we do for the exam? Okay, see, if anybody doesn't have this software, I can just give you like suggestion. go to Google and you can just type there MCQ question of Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop. There you will get many links. I'll show you here. Wait. So here, if you type MCQ question of, see, for example, this MCQ question of Adobe InDesign, there you will be having many links. If you click any one link also, you'll get here. You can just go through these kinds of through websites. You can just study that. If anybody doesn't have the software, means you can just type their MCQ questions of Photoshop, Corel Draw, InDesign. You'll get a link. You can study by that. Ma'am, so we don't have any designing to do. For about what you're asking, Sahana Kulkarni, can you mention it for today or what? I mean, like the practical work for exam you're asking, or what? For the exam, ma'am. For the exam, you'll not get any practical work here. Before one day, I should see your practical thing, but you are telling that you don't have a software here. How many of you doesn't have that software? I guess that few people only have that software, but the Serena has that. Okay, okay. I don't have, ma'am. Okay. These are all the recorded one. See here, that's why we people will be recording this video. What and all we teach, everything it will be recorded, and it will be uploaded into our YouTube channels, NICT YouTube channels. And if anytime if you have a laptop and if you have that software, you can just practice by this videos. You can go to that videos and you can just practice if any time you want, means anyway you have learned now how to use and what will be the tools, how to use the tools, everything you'll be learning here now. And after buying that laptop and having that software, you can just go to that particular channel and you can just work on it. Sarina and Mary Sanjana don't have. It's okay. That's what I'm telling it. You can use like that. And for Mac and all, you should have the original softwares only. And designing for these designings or any softwares, if you are having in a Mac laptop, means that should be original only, or else it will not install there. And try to purchase only Windows, because Windows is comfortable for anything. Purchase like for designings and all, you should purchase like a gaming laptop only, where it will support to the designing softwares. That's why we call designing software all specializer software. So it should support to your, see, if you keep on working with the designing software like this, means I'll show you one. Here automatically the temporary files will be created like this. Automatically it will create everything. So that's why you should have the per capacity to own that software, and you purchase the laptop like that. The gaming laptop is perfect for designing animations and all. And every time you should delete after creating all of this automatically created unwanted files. You should delete each and every time. That's why if you are buying, means I'm giving you the suggestion like buy the gaming laptop only. And where you can buy, if If you want to get your laptop in affordable cost means, um, make sure that the RAM should be around like 8 GB at least. RAM should be at least 8 GB. And when you're getting that 8 GB RAM and the laptop means, each and every time the designing, after designing everything, do this: delete all your unwanted files, like this. Okay, so that it will work better. Any questions to ask? And anything, if you want me to show the design again, I can show you again. Just text me, or you can talk to me here. Reply, girls. Ma'am, which version of Inkscape should we install? And I saw that software, actually Inkscape, you cannot work much better like Coral Draw there. Coral Draw, you can get it in cracked version where it will cost around 500 or 600. Better to install that. I have seen that Inkscape. One second. Here you have like Inkscape new version is like 1.3.2, but I don't know whether you can work on it, or you have like 1.3.1, so you can use that, but it will not give much comfortable like Coral Draw. It is like Coral Draw only. The options, a few options are same like Coral Draw only, but you need to understand there whether what is the fill. And here, see, you have in Coral Draw right click and left click to fill and stroke also, but there you will be getting something different. So that's why better to use Coral Draw. In cracked version you will get Coral Draw, but make sure that and the license part and all, you don't worry about that license part. If the person is giving you that cracked version means, that person will be uh, charging that penalty thing, not for you. And if you are having any organization, and if you are installing that particular Corel Draw to anybody means you will be getting that penalty charges. Not now, it's for the person who is giving you, that person will be charged, not for you. You can use it and make sure that the person is giving you the perfect cracked version of Corel Draw. Anything to ask? Okay, we'll just create some festive poster now. I didn't show that festive posters. We'll create now, and make sure practice with these free softwares. And if you have anything to ask means you can just text me here, or else you can talk to me. Okay, we'll start with the festive poster. And I'll tell you some few templates also, if you want to like in emergency cases, if you don't have time to create anything and if you want to use any templates, normally means you can use the website called Poster My Wall, Adobe, and Canva. And I hope most of them uses Canva, but I don't feel much comfortable in Canva. I commonly use Poster My Wall and Adobe. Adobe is good actually. Adobe templates you can use if any emergency cases means. And I didn't show that mesh fill also. Now I'll show how to do mesh fill here. Okay, let's create an apple and I'll show you the mesh fill, and after that we'll create some festive poster if the time is there means. Now I'm taking the rectangle here. First I'll show, see here. Okay. Let's take a rectangle here, and we need to create this rectangle into apple shape. I'll show you how to create this. Here we have a shape tool. By the help of this shape tool we can create. You have a rectangle here now, and just click on that shape tool. You'll get a line like this, dotted lines. And now press Ctrl Q. It will turn into blue line. Now you can create the rectangle into apple. Now I'm just giving the point in the middle. Double click to add a point and drag down like this. I'm just dragging here, and now here also double click and I'm adding here. And for this, in this line, just right click and give to curve. And here also right click and give this add to curve. And here also right click to curve. You can go with this option also, and you can go with the right clicking option also. It's up to you. Add to curve. Take these arrows up, and here right click add to curve, and double click on this point, double click on this point. Now what you will do, double click, double click. You should arrange it properly. And now after creating into this, you can just add a color and remove the filling. And now what you need to do is, here in interactive fill, if you left click, you will be getting this mesh fill. Take that mesh fill and just double click, you'll get a line like this. Double click, double click, it'll create a line like this. Double click, double click, double click, the points, the double click. Can you see here the lines? And now you need to give the color. Here select the point and give any color. If I deeply click on this, I'll get a color like this. If you normally click means, if you normally click, you can't see any mesh fill. If you click on the mesh fill only, then only you'll get to know all that. Just give this color. Can you see there? It's applying color there, each and every point. And if you are clicking anywhere means it will not take. You should click on the point only. Then only if you want to give anywhere the color means you can just add a point. See here, everywhere it's taking. And you are just, I'll show you first how the mesh fill looks here. See here the mesh fill where it should look like 3D only. We should create it like that, 3D only. You should choose the color, then you can give it. So now wherever you want you can just create it. You can give fill also, fillings here. See here, it looks like this. And after this, what you will do, reduce the size of this and keep it here. Okay. And now what you will do is you need to give the upper part. So if you want to give the upper part means you should create it. You can create it by the pen tool also, or else you can use the rectangle and shape tool also. Now we'll use pen tool to create. Now this will be, and here for this I will give this dark, and I will remove stroke, and remove stroke here, don't give any stroke for this. And now fill mesh fills, wherever you want you can just add the mesh fills here. Let's fill it. Click on the proper point, click on to the proper point, then only it will take. See, if you need anything to fill there you can just fill, add, you can add the fillings and you can fill. Double click to add a mesh fill here. So now we can just put this here, reduce the size of this, and can add it here. And now order back of layer. Order will make this in front only. Put this in front, but only the thing is we should give the drop shadow below this. You can add the same mesh filling here also. Yes. After this, if I want to add some leaf, means I can add it. Now fill the color. Remove the stroke and now give the mesh fill here. Yes. Now fill. Dark green. Add out the point and fill the colors here. Where if you are filling the dark in the edges means it looks naturally created like, so you should create the design like that. And in the middle, okay. So here we need not to give any drop shadow only, but it looks like 3D. without any giving. So that's how we should create. Let's put backside of the. After doing everything, you can just group it. Control G for grouping, and after creating everything, now you can give a drop shadow in the below. Give the drop shadow in the below. So now this is how you can create your mesh fill with the apple. In the same way, not only with apple you can create anything, only you need to adjust with the colors. Okay, we'll create some festive poster now. We'll keep this aside. And remember the rulers. These are all the rulers. I have included the question about this also, the ruler. And here you can get the ruler, grid lines, everything. Make sure learn everything there. Here I upload some background. So take the rectangle and create it here like this. And now you should give the gradient if you want to give gradient. Here I'm using gradient only. And removing the stroke here, and in gradient you can check this and you can upload it. Yes, this is good now. Well, here I'll show you the artistic media. If I click on the artistic media, here see we can draw anything here like this. And in this artistic media you'll be getting many brushes here. If you click on this, you'll get many brushes. See here. See here, many brushes you have are having here. Based on that, you'll be getting the brushes also here. Many brushes. And you can create in that also. Here I'm using pen tool to create. Here I'm creating one circle. Taking this one, take a pick tool, select this one, take this here. Here you can use any fill to pick tool. You can use any filling, but it should look good there. Remove the stroke, removing the stroke here. And now I'm changing this color to this and taking this blend to this, and here just it has taken to. Here I can increase Let it be like this. Let it be in this color only. And if you want to change anything here, you have an option. And after creating this, you can just remove the stroke here. Yes. After that, if you want to remove that, you can just remove the stroke here. Still, you have still more options here. Now, if you want to add anything means you can just add it. I'm just showing you the concept here. Here you can create any leaf. And you can give the mesh fill if you want here for this. And you can add this. Here you can lock the object so that whatever we are doing, if I want to group this, I can easily group. Yes. And now after doing this, I'm taking the circle, hold perfect circle, and if you want to increase the stroke, you can just increase it like this. So after this, arrange it properly. Here, the festive poster, I'm creating it for Yugadi. Mm. And in March, we'll get that Yugadi festival. For that, I'm creating this one. And below this one, we can just hang flowers also. And we can just add one line here also. Here we have line, two pointed line from here to there, just drag and give the stroke color as dark green and increase little, give 2 point, yes, and send that to back the layer. And now unlock the object this and right click order, send this back of a layer. Now it's good. And now lock the object so that whatever we are just doing here and here, it will not affect. And yeah, we can include some flowers here also. Anyway, tomorrow we'll continue that. It's already 52. Tomorrow we'll do this festive poster, and after I'll tell you how to work with InDesign software. First, before working in InDesign, I'll show you this poster, and after that only I'll start with InDesign. I'll save this poster. Okay. And now I'll just take your attendance. Call out your names, answer to the attendance. Adya Tyagi,
Present, ma'am.
Abhivekti, Abhivekti, Achala Reddy, Achala Reddy, Afreen Sultana, Afreen Sultana, Amruta Roy,
Present, ma'am.
Anuka Varsha,
Present, ma'am.
Ashmita, Ashmita Deb, B Sharada, B Sharada, Bhuvya Shri, Bhuvya Shri, Chris John,
Present, ma'am.
Deepna Devaya,
Present, ma'am.
Dia MD, Dia MD, Hitaishi, Hitaishi, Huda Konain, Jyoti Diam,
Present, ma'am.
Kushi Bang, Kushi Bang, Kaushiki Bomek,
Present, ma'am.
Mary Sanjana, Mary Sanjana, Musa Rite, Mary Sanjana present, ma'am. Okay. Navjot Kaur, Navjot Kaur, Purna Shri, Purna Shri, Navjot Kaur present, ma'am. Okay. Purna Shri, Sahana Kulkarni,
Present, ma'am.
Samiksha Bajaj,
Present, ma'am.
Sanjukta, Sanjukta, Serena Fernandez, Serena
Present, ma'am.
Fernandez,
Present, ma'am.
Sharon Shruti, Sharon Shruti, Shrisha Siddharth,
Present, ma'am.
Sonal Manju, Shruti Mishra,
Present, ma'am.
Sonal Manju, Sonal Manju, Srija Dutta, Sonal Manju present, ma'am. Okay. Srija Dutta, Srija Dutta, Tejaswini Casey,
Present, ma'am.
Tongam Tomlimbi,
Present, ma'am.
Trisha, VS Harshita, Harshita. Fine, guys. I hope you got the topic today, Meshfill, and I told the introduction part of the InDesign, how to use that, where and all it is used, and what and all we can create in that. And tomorrow we'll be working with InDesign software. And before that, I am showing you that this festival poster. Let's create that, and after that we'll start with the software, new software. Okay, if any doubts, you can ask me in the next class. Any queries about the exams and other parts also, you can ask me. Okay, bye class.